Copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
James Busher tying the outside, Busher on the inside.
James Busher with another strong race truck as he runs to the bottom. Ty Dillon right in the middle, and now the momentum slowing Ty Dillon down.
You could see Kurt Busch.
And the caution comes out again. Tim George into the wall. Ron Hornaday with damage to the front of that truck, as well as Jason White.
Man, Jason White was so optimistic about his chances tonight. George, Hornaday, and White, those trucks are done.
Yeah, Tim George was hanging around just outside the top 10 prior to that first caution flag.
You can see just toward the front of that truck all to pieces.
And we've seen numerous times, you see the damage to the front. Well, Ron might not see it because he has the hood in front of the windshield.
You're still good.
Yeah, a lot
but
of
we have
damage.
seen so many times trucks get loose in turn 4 here at this racetrack. You're carrying so much speed coming out onto the quad oval.
See if we can see what happened. George is sideways when Hornaday and White get there.
It looks like that's what started it.
Yeah, Jason White and Ron couldn't see where they're going either, Phil. There's a lot of smoke because of the 2 truck being sideways. Run into the truck dragging on the ground. Then all the way to the high side on the exit sideways. We're just using all the room we can find.
Guys, the gap between 1 and 2 has shrunk. It was a second. Now it's 0.6 of a second as we have 8 laps of racing to go.
Yeah, big pickup by Ty that last time. He beat Kyle by 0.3 of a second to close it within about 0.6.
These two continue to battle for position. Joey Coulter just in front of Kyle Larson. There's the gap for the lead. Kyle Busch in front of Ty Dillon running in the second spot. You see who's faster. Ty Dillon had the faster lap. James Busher even quicker than those two.
And then the most exciting laps are being turned by the 4 truck with Kyle Larson because most of his
have been sideways.
Are sideways, going from the bottom of the track to the top of the track, and he's still after Coulter as hard as he can go. They've broken away a little bit from PK. That will help him if he's able to get alongside Coulter again. Look at this.
This time by, the gap has been closed. Kyle Busch only 0.1 of a second in front of Ty Dillon. And here comes Dillon, working to the inside for the lead. Ty Dillon takes it away from Kyle Busch.
Just keep that thing down, Ty. Don't bounce off that wall on exit.
Kyle's in the wall. Kyle Busch slams the wall, going down the backstretch. Issues for the 18. What are they talking about, Ray?
It has been really fun listening to this 3 radio. He has had advice from his spotter, who is Billy O'Day. He's had advice from his dad, Mike Dillon. He's had advice from his crew chief, and he's had advice from his grandpa, Richard Childress, who 3 laps ago said, change your line in 1 and 2, and you'll be a lot faster.
Well, I love the way they coach this kid. From Kyle's into the wall again. Tell me he doesn't want this win bad. Driving that truck as hard as he can go, but Ty Dillon is driving away.
5 laps of racing to go. Ty Dillon is pulled away from Kyle Busch. It's almost a half a second now.
I think Kyle's done enough damage to that truck, Hermie, that I don't think he's in contention anymore for this win.
He's really too loose. Went loose. All of a sudden, about 5 laps ago, he started talking about it. The 3 got by him, and now he's trying to pick the pace back up. Just way too loose to run with the 3 truck right now.
I'll tell you, I still wouldn't want to see a caution if I was that 3 truck. You give Kyle Busch a couple of laps and put him beside Ty Dillon, he's going to make a race out of it. But you're right, Phil. He's hit the wall really hard. Let's see the first time he does it.
See, he was very close to Ty right there. Gets a little bit loose. He's loose. He just runs out of racetrack at the exit of turn number 2. He actually runs into it again twice on that run. This is the next time around that he hits it.
That one wasn't so bad, but this one you can see he gets into the wall in the center of the corner and hangs in it. Just scrubs that right side along, probably doing some damage to the right front fender, which will take away some of the downforce that he desperately needs here.
With only 3 laps to go, do you remember the comment you made about the first-time winners in this series because Kyle Busch wasn't in it? Who's up front and who hasn't won in the Truck Series?
Ty Dillon hasn't won in the Truck Series.
Ty says, I got this. I don't care if he's in the race or not. And remember what I said earlier, too, about this team rebounding, their vengeance, how when they stumble, they're able to come right back. I think of Martinsville in the spring when they couldn't find anything to go right on practice day. He finishes second on race day. Last week, the thing runs out of gas. This week, he's trying to drive to victory lane.
Can we have a 6th first-time winner here in 2012?
It was only a matter of time, is what we have continued to say week in and week out about Ty Dillon. When can he get to victory lane? It looks like he's about a lap and a half away of doing that, but that's still a long way here at Atlanta.
This is the greatest feeling in the whole world, Phil. I know you and I are both fortunate enough to win in NASCAR. When you're driving off to that first win, he takes the white flag. There's nothing that feels any better.
Final lap for Ty Dillon. Had his worst career finish last Wednesday at Bristol when they had a fuel pickup issue toward the end of the race. Wasn't able to finish as strongly as he should have, and now he's trying to back it up with his first ever win in the Truck Series.
Talk about, can he make his way back into the point race? I think he can.
He is battling right now to get back into the points race, but right now he is going to grab his first ever Camping World Truck Series win, and it comes at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Yeah! We did it! Way to go, baby! Way to go, Martin. You're the man! Great job, Ty Dillon. Great job, bud. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. He was on our side tonight, boys.
Thank you, Lord.
Yes, sir, buddy. Prayer. Great job, man.
Bowing his head, too, to say thank you. To
Pop.
Love
Telling
you
him
guys.
great
Thank
job.
you so much. Wow, you're awesome.
Let me
Such a
throw
dream
this
come true.
statistic at
And
you.
Atlanta, baby.
We've always talked about the Dillon brothers. Austin Dillon won a championship in the Camping World Truck Series a year ago. Did you know that Austin Dillon's first 3 wins came from starting on the pole? And Ty Dillon starts on the pole tonight and will go to victory lane. Ray Dunlap.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.